Hi everyone, it's me, Cori from Cori. I thought I'd come on because I know I've got quite a few new followers and I've also got quite a few new clients at the moment, and I thought it'd be quite a helpful time to come on and explain a little bit about what I do, because it can sometimes be a little bit confusing for people, I'm realizing. So my name is Cori and I'm based in Edinburgh in Scotland. I have landed in a place where I identify as a trauma-informed, holistic, somatic practitioner. It's a bit of a mouthful, I know. And I just feel it kind of includes everything that I'm passionate about and everything that I do. So I work online and face-to-face in various locations in Edinburgh for those that are joining me face-to-face. Online, anywhere is possible. And I guess a little bit about myself that may be helpful to know is that I am trained in a number of different well-being and psychological practices, if you like. So I'm a systemic coach. I'm also a mindfulness teacher and practitioner. I'm a sound therapist and practitioner. I'm a yoga teacher in yin, restorative, trauma-informed yoga, and also vinyasa. I am a Reiki master and teacher. And what else? I feel like I'm missing something. I can't think of anything else, but I have a whole variety of different practices that I use and that I'm trained in, that I'm really passionate about. Why I mention all the things that I am able to offer is that if you worked with me one-to-one, you get a very bespoke offering. So if anyone gets in touch with me and they say, I'm looking for some one-to-one support at the moment, I'm not quite sure what I need, but I know that what you offer resonates with me, and I'd like to see where it takes us, the first thing I would do is offer you a free consult call. Now, this consult call would include me asking you a little bit about your journey and where you're at, what you're looking for, maybe what you've tried as well, and for us then to discuss what I offer and if it's suitable for you. And what I always say is that we usually start with one session, and I usually will start with a systemic constellation. Now, if you don't know what a systemic constellation is, I do have a video here on my Instagram and on my YouTube channel, which explains exactly what it is. So it's best just to go and look at that, just to understand what a systemic constellation is. But I start with a systemic constellation, and I do that because I find that it allows us to really explore where to even begin. Often, whatever we're going through can seem so overwhelming and so big that we're not quite sure what to start with. Is it maybe a challenge that we're facing? Is it an emotion that we want to release? Is it something somatic, so to do with the body, physiological, or is it something actually more where we need to just get some coaching and talk it through? And that systemic constellation piece of work really helps us identify where to begin. So we would start with a systemic constellation. We would then identify what is it you'd like to start with. So let's say, for example, you say to me, I would really like to work on releasing anger in the body. Then we would think about, okay, where do we begin with that? What would be helpful? Would it be a releasing practice, something to do with the body, somatic work, embodiment work? Or would it actually be something where you feel like you need to talk it through and get a bit of actual coaching at that point, a bit of therapeutic intervention? Perhaps you feel that you need a bit of mindfulness so that you can use mindfulness practices to build resilience and be more present in the moment. It may be that you say, actually, right now, I just need to be nurtured and I need to rest more. And I may do a sound experience with you, or maybe even a meditation, perhaps even some movement. So every session you will have with me and the work we do together, ultimately you lead it. It's client-led. I think that's really important. I want clients to feel involved and included every step of the way. I want them to feel empowered. And I work in a trauma-informed way, which means that you have choices, that you're included, that you feel like you're making decisions and you're in control. So you lead the process. But I'm there to, on the way, support you, be with you, hold the space as safe as possible for you, which only you know what's safe, and also with you, look at what would be helpful And that could be different session to session. Although I have clients that will say to me, I'm very clear about what I would like. I would like just systemic coaching. And then we do systemic coaching every session, which is about looking at where you are in your system and what's in your system, whether it's people, work, emotions, and what can be shifted so that you can be the best version of yourself and feel empowered. Or it may be that you say, I just want to work with the body. I need to release things. We would then look at the nervous system. We would do somatic work, embodiment work to really release what is going on in the body, because the body holds on to emotion, and often unhelpful emotion that we need to release. It may be that you say, actually, I just want a few one-to-one sound sessions. I need to have that beautiful healing energy of the sound bowls. I just need to rest. Or maybe you just need to build some resilience, and we actually just need to look at mindfulness practices, for example, or coaching techniques that would be helpful for you to put into place that will help you feel stronger within yourself, more in control, more aware of your needs and changes you need to make. So yeah, today I've really focused on the work that I do one-to-one, because that's the one that I get the most questions about. So that is what to expect if you want to get in touch and you'd like to have a one-to-one session with me. And I always say, you may just come along and have, you may have the phone call with me or the Zoom call or the meetup and go, it's actually not for me. Or we may have a taster session, you go, it's still not for me, and that's absolutely fine. We always have to make sure we find the right person that we work with, that resonates with us, that we feel has the energy that we need, and we feel as safe as possible with. And I might not be that person, but we can find out together, right? We're on this journey together. So if you're interested in one-to-one work, get in touch with me. I do have capacity at the moment, not much, but I do have some capacity. I'm really flexible if people want to come weekly, every 2 weeks, once a month, or just as needed. As I said, it would be initially a free consult call, and then we'd go from there. If you have any questions, just get in touch. There's no kind of question that shouldn't be asked, so feel free to ask anything. And I'm always really excited when people ask me questions that really make me reflect and think and challenge me as well. So I'm open to that. So yes, if you're at the moment feeling stuck, if you're at the moment feeling overwhelmed, if you're not sure where you're going with your life, or you feel that there's emotions that haven't been released, or there's something you want to really explore and take a deeper dive into your past, present, or even looking to the future, if you just feel unsettled, or something's happening in your body or your mind that you just don't understand and you feel you need some support, get in touch. Get in touch and let's see if we're the right fit, and if we can go on this journey together to give you the resources that you need to take back control of you, your body, your mind, your heart, and find that way back home to you. Because that's what it's all about, I think. Finding our way back home to us so that we feel resilient, we feel strong, we feel whatever happens, we can handle it. We have the resources. We feel balanced. So yes, if you're interested in a one-to-one session with me, get in touch. I'd love to hear from you. And yeah, thanks for listening. I realized that was a really long post, but hopefully it's been helpful for anyone that doesn't quite know what I do or who I am and is interested, particularly in the one-to-one kind of bespoke sessions. Have a beautiful morning, afternoon, or night, depending on when you're watching this, and take care.